is passing through the pipeline, then its symbol is drawn like this: long dash, small plus, long dash, small plus, and long dash. So that is the symbol of refrigerant. You need to draw any two symbols which carries 2 marks. If you know all these 3 symbols, it's better to draw all these 3 symbols. But yes, you should be sure about your answer. If you are not sure, then you should not draw that symbol. Then next is question number 2a. A drawing fit is asked 60H7G6. Tolerances are given to us, and this question belongs to old syllabus. So in new question papers or of mechanical drafting, such kind of questions will not be asked. Question number 2b, asked for 7 marks. It is like this: draw the development of the lateral surface P of the hexagonal prism shown in figure 1. Here hexagonal prism is shown over here. It is cut at these places, 30 degree over here at 2 places, and here arc is cut over here. So how to draw development of this hexagonal prism? So this is the hexagonal prism which is given to us. This is hexagonal prism, and as we know, its top view would appear as hexagon and its front view would appear as a rectangle like this. This is the hexagon. These are 2 views of the given hexagon. Now if we open this hexagon from its surfaces from here, its development would appear as 6 rectangles like this. This is 1 rectangle, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 adjacent rectangles would be there in case of development of this given solid. Now draw the given hexagon. Side length of hexagon is given like this, such that 2 sides are parallel to XY line. Insert the dimension hex 30. HEX means it's an hexagon having 30 mm side length. Draw axis of given solid. Height of the hexagonal prism is given to us. Name the endpoints A, B, C, D, E and F. Height is given as 70 mm. So from XY line, mark a line at height of 70 mm on this axis up to this, and then take projection line from point A, from point B. Name this point as point A dash. Projection line from point B, this is point B dash. Projection line from point C, this is point C dash. Projection line from point D, that is D dash over here, E dash and F dash. So this represents its front view. Here the cut arc is given, taking A dash as center, A dash to this center line as the radius. Draw an arc which is given in the problem. Here draw a line from point E at an angle of 30 degree that will cut the axis at this point. Similarly, from point A, this point, draw a line at an angle of 30 degree and that will cut this axis at this point. Join these points. So this darkened line represent the cut portion of given prism. This is given data. Till now we have drawn just the given data. Now to draw development, mention this as portion P. We have to develop this portion. Now to draw development of this solid, draw 6 rectangles like this, having height is equal to 70 mm and width is equal to 30 mm each. Hence the total width would be equal to 30 into 6, 180 millimeter of this rectangle. So if this pentagonal prism is not cut anywhere, it is not cut over here, here and here, and if we develop its outer surface, it would appear like this. But here this prism is cut like this at this arc and this slant edges. So for that, to draw this, name the endpoints. This is point A, point B, C, D, E, F and back to A. So here we assume that the solid is cut from point A. If we cut this prism from this A and develop it, then A, B, C, D, E, F would appear like this. Now find out the points of intersection between A and cutting plane like this. Here A and cutting plane, here is the point. B and cutting plane. So for that, from B draw vertical line and that will cut this cut plane at this point. So from this point draw a horizontal line like this, and this horizontal line will cut a vertical line from point B at this point. So name this point as point number PB or P2 or whatever. To find out position of 3C, draw vertical line. Here this edge is there, this is the point. How to locate the position of this point in developed portion? So for that, from this point draw a vertical line that will cut this hexagon at 2 points, in between E and F at here and in between B and C at here. This would be the midpoint of BC. So find out midpoint of BC over here, and from that point draw a vertical line. Now we have taken this point, so from this point draw a horizontal line and that will cut the midpoint of BC vertical line at this point. So this is another point. So we have picked up 2 points, one point this and this. This point would be here, A at here and here. Now to find out position of this point, for that draw horizontal line from this point and that will cut, this point is on C, so that will cut vertical line from point C over here. Then for this point, of course, draw horizontal line from this point, it would be at point D itself. Now for point E, draw horizontal line from here and join these points with a straight line like this. A to this point, this and this. So we have developed this ABCD portion. In ABCD, if you cut like this, the developed portion would appear like this. And here these are the straight lines and the solid is prism, so all these points should be joined with full lines and straight lines. There should not be curvature lines. Now about E, F and A, what should we do? For E, here point is there, so from here draw horizontal line like this, and this line will cut E at one point, and this point again between E and F, at the middle of E and F. So find out midpoint of E and F. From that draw vertical line like this, midpoint of EF, and from here draw horizontal line and that will cut this vertical line at one point. So this is another point. Similarly, find out the position of point F. Here this point, draw horizontal line from here, that will cut vertical line from point F at this point. So join all these points with a straight line like this, and that is the developed portion of this backside D, E, F and A. So if we develop this portion, this bottom cut portion, its development would appear like this. Now let me trim this portion, because it is a removed portion. They should be either made much lighter or they should be trimmed. This much should appear only. Now we think about this upper arc. This is portion P. Now what should we do about this arc? For that, let me pick up one point over here. One point is here, which is on A generator. So from this point draw horizontal line and that will cut a generator from A over here. Development of A is here, so intersection of these two is one point. So this is first point. Here this point is there, which is on B. So from this point draw horizontal line and that will cut vertical line from point B or developed portion of B over here. So this is second point, and third point is here, which is at the middle of B and C. So from B and C, middle of B and C, draw vertical line, this line, and horizontal line from this point, and here is the point. So these 3 points are there for this arc, and as this is an arc, these 3 points should be joined with smooth curve only, not with the dotted line. Now we think about this side. This side also the curves would be there, that is between A, F and midpoint of EF. So for that draw horizontal line from here, transfer this point to end point A over here, transfer this point to F over here like this, and transfer this point over here and join these points with a smooth curve like this. These 3 points should be joined with the smooth curve because here arc is there, and similarly here point number 1, 2 and 3 are there. They should be joined with a smooth curve like this. After joining this point with the smooth curve, this portion is removed portion, so here we should erase this portion. Here also this portion should be erased, or they should be made much lighter. So this is represents the development of given solid. If we develop the outer surface of this prism, it would appear like this. Here these vertical lines shows the edges A, B, C, D, E and F. We may light these edges. This should be drawn clearly. Now we draw question number 2B, asked for 7 marks about development of surface of A as shown in figure B. To draw the development of surface in given case, a diameter 40 mm is given. Here a cylinder is given having diameter 40 mm. It is written 540. It means that we have to develop the lateral surface of this cylinder. Lateral surface means only this outside surface. We need not to worry about the top circular base and bottom circular base. Both these circles to be omitted when we draw lateral surface of the cylinder. Now figure 2 is given like this, and cylinder is cut like this, 30 degree over here, 45 degree and 30 degree over here, and we have to draw development of this portion A. So for that, first draw AB, XY line. This is the cylinder, and we know the front view and top view of this cylinder would be, top view would be circle and front view would be a rectangle. The dimensions of this cylinder are given to us, and it is cut like this. Here line at an angle of 30 degree is cutting, 45 degree and again 30 degree. So this is the front view after cutting this solid. This is the isometric view of given solid. So from this view it would be clear to us what would be the given solid. Here this solid is cut like this. Here cut at an angle of 30 degree, here cut at an angle of 45 degree, and this cut it is at an angle of 30 degree with XY line. So to draw development of this cylinder, first draw its top view. This is the top view, which is the circle having diameter 50 mm. So indicate insert its dimension 550. Draw vertical lines from end points, and height of this cylinder is given to us, that is 70 mm. So insert the dimension of 70 mm in front view. Draw its axis through the center of this circle, and then divide this circle into equal number of parts. Say we have divided it into 8 equal parts like this. Name the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So these are the points on periphery and or imaginary generators drawn over the outer surface of cylinder. This is the cutting plane or cut portion which is given in the data. 3 lines at various angles. This angle is 30 degree, this angle is given as 45 degree, and this angle is given as 30 degree again. So this is given data. To draw the development of this cylinder, first the development of this cylinder would be a rectangle with width is equal to the periphery of the cylinder and height is equal to height of this cylinder. It would appear like this. Height of this rectangle would be equal to 70 mm and total width would be is equal to pi into 50, that is pi into d. That comes out to be equal to 157 millimeter. So total width would be 157 millimeter. if the cylinder is not cut anywhere, then its development would appear like this, just a rectangle. But this cylinder is cut over here, so cut portion, to draw this cut portion, we have divided this cylinder into 8 equal parts. So divide this width into 8 equal parts like this. Two equal parts, again 2 of each parts. So this is the division of its periphery into 8 equal parts. So divide this developed rectangle into 8 equal parts. Name the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and A. Now to draw further, let me start from here, from this point. In front view, let me start from A. A is here. Here is the cutting line which cuts generator from point A at this point. So from this point, draw horizontal line that will cut vertical line from point A at this point. Then from point B, from this point, draw horizontal line that will cut vertical line from point B at this point. From C, horizontal line from point C that will cut C at this point. From point D, here is the point D, draw horizontal line from this point and vertical line from point D that will cut over here. And here is point E, that will be here. For point F, horizontal line from here, F, horizontal line from this point. On G, over here, horizontal line from point H over here, and E again back to A. So these are the points which represents the developed portion of this cut section. If we cut the cylinder like this, its points would appear like this. As it is a cylinder, join all these points with a smooth curve like this. So this curve represents this bottom portion. If you cut this bottom portion, its development would appear like this. Now we think about the upper portion. That we start from here. This is on A, an intersection of this cut portion and A is this point. From this point, draw a line that will cut a line from point A at this point. From here, point B. From here, point C would be here.